687 Facts and Stacks podcast.
Okay.
Subscribe right now. Check them out.
All that.
Tune in, and it's just like that.
We good. We back in the building for the week 3. Hey, FNS Sundays is hitting y'all right now. It's a lot of shit going on, but we always gonna bring y'all that show. Try to get that sharp 7:30. You feel me? Week 3 though, like I said, we gonna get straight into it. We ain't got no time to waste. Peep game. First game we gonna get to. Bills lost to the Dolphins, 21-19. Don, let me get 5 minutes on the clock.
Was I sleeping on Miami? I didn't think Miami was going to put up these type of fights. Hold up, train coming through. Hold on. But I'll talk over the train. You listen, first of all, it wasn't a perfect game. You got punts getting kicked off asses and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a perfect game at all for both teams. You got Diggs out there getting banged up. The Bills got to find a rushing offense, man. Without Josh Allen, I respect Singletary and all them boys out there, but I don't know. They need more to that offense other than Josh Allen doing everything for them.
All right, what y'all think about that? Pass that. What y'all think about that?
I mean, I agree for the most part. Like, honestly, they need a running game like outside of Josh Allen. Singletary, Zach Moss. I think they was hoping Dalvin Cook, little brother, would have been that, but he ain't that. And they gotta figure it out because I think Josh Allen threw like 62 passes. Like, you're not gonna win a lot of games with him throwing that many passes, especially like in that situation. So, yeah.
What you think, O?
Man, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
But yeah, Josh Allen, man, I think to me, it was that weather, man. That Miami Heat looked like it was kicking their ass. Everybody looked gassed out. Stephon Diggs was on the ground, like doing one of the huddles. I was just like, man, when that second half came around, they was just gassed out. That heat was just too much. So I don't think they had no energy. So it was just, I think they just died out and ran out of time.
I ain't think about that. Miami, they do got a little home field advantage with that heat. I give you that. But they got a home field advantage with that squad too, though. I had them in the wild
I'm not trying
card.
to take nothing away from that Miami defense. They was doing their thing.
You said what?
Miami defense was doing their thing.
I'm about to get to that offense. Because Tua went out with the concussion. Some people was like, oh yeah, he shouldn't have came back and all that shit. We did come back, you know what I'm saying? Came right back after that. So the backup ain't carrying him to no win like some people would say, like with Fitzpatrick and all that shit a couple years ago. But what I fuck with is them wide receivers, bruh. It's easy to say they two of the fastest ever, right? Probably fastest duo ever. If you match them up, Tyreek and Waddle. But they different though, because Tyreek take the top off, Waddle like to work all the underneath, the intermediate routes and all that. So I don't really be thinking about two speedy wide receivers working together, but that's some weapons that they could work with. Dolphins for real in the AFC East? It's a real race or not?
I think it still go through Buffalo. I mean, they got the dub today, but they caught Buffalo on a good day, if I'm being honest. Like, a lot of shit broke their way. They caught them at the right time of year when it's still hot like that in Miami. The safeties was out. So, like, you know, when they play again, I think it's going to be a much different story, honestly. But we'll see.
I think they got a shot. I like, you throwing out and talk about the wide receivers, but I like what's the running back, Chase Edmonds?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Chase Edmonds.
That's
He
most
was running
speed,
that
for
joint.
real.
He was toting that joint. So their whole offense, I believe, coming together, and it's just gonna get better throughout the season. And I was sleeping on their defense. Their defense has been low key Ja like decent throughout the years.
Mhm.
It's just they ain't really have no offense to show for it. So I've been sleeping on the defensive side, but they could, yeah, they could they making some pushes for to knock out some teams in the playoffs. I say that.
Okay. What you got? Oh, we got 30 seconds left.
Miami. Oh,
You hear me?
you said do they got a shot? What was the question? Say the question one more time.
Do the Dolphins got a shot at winning the AFC East? Is it gonna be a real race?
Oh, they absolutely got a shot. They already excuse me. But yeah, they absolutely got a shot because they already done beat the Bills. So I don't think there's no bigger test than the Bills in that AFC East division. So if
I'm
we can
with
get
y'all.
this, if they get them one more time, sweep them, yeah, I think they definitely gonna win the AFC East.
Yeah, I'm with y'all
But
on that.
but
I
that
feel
offense
like
goes as
they
long as
definitely
two.
got a good shot being 3-0. You feel me? Beating the Bills. They might not sweep them, but this definitely gonna be a real race. Give me like 2, 3 more weeks. I might pick the Dolphins. But we on to the next topic though. This is a good topic too. The Eagles at the Commanders. 24-8 Eagles. Don, let me get 5 minutes on the clock real quick. Bruh.
You pissing me off, man.
Talk about the fans wanting to bench Carson Wentz. They was talking about that shit extra this week. They talking about bring Sam Howell in, all this other shit. I'm like, hey, Commanders fans, I feel y'all pain. I know exactly what y'all going through. Carson Wentz versus Jalen Hurts. Hurts smoked though. I almost said 280, 290 in the first half. Shout out to Devontae out there cooking shit too. The Joan on the sideline, the Joan on the back of the end zone, running the ball, pressure. We sacked once like 7 times. Light work. I felt bad for the Commanders fans though, bruh. Because I'm watching it's 24-0 in the second quarter and they going home. I'm at the gate and the Eagles fans took over FedEx Field, bro. It's 80%, 90% Eagles fans. All you hear is EAG and all that shit. I felt bad for them. I didn't even want to celebrate. I didn't even want to smile on the clock. I'll let y'all go though.
Nah, but that's how that fan base is, though. Every game at FedEx Field, the road team usually take over, whether it's Cowboys, Giants, Eagles. Ain't a lot of real Washington fans, so like they used to that.
I could tell you, bruh, I ain't never seen it like that.
I mean, I knew a couple
Never,
people at the
ever,
game. They
ever,
told me it was
ever.
like a freaking almost sellout Eagles crowd. It felt like a home game, basically.
That's what Jalen Hurts said after the game, matter of fact.
It sounded like it on TV. I'm being honest.
Yeah, I did good.
I didn't see this game, but Eagles is handling their business. I gotta give respect to the Eagles, giving their flowers now. Sound like the Eagles is handling their business. I saw a stat where y'all had like 339 passing yards and they only had -1 passing yards or some stat like that. The shit was sad.
I
The shit
believe
was
it
sad.
with
It
all
probably
them
was
sacks
200.
we had on Wentz.
I
Yeah,
probably sliced that at 100 on that, so it probably was 293 to -1. But that's still that shit is sickening. And
yeah.
I'm not about to even bring up Wentz because I've been yelling that shit out for the longest. And I got some other shit. I'm holding my breath right now. Holding my breath.
Yeah, the roster just stacked though. Like I know a lot of Eagles fans over the years, they always like give Howie a lot of like stress, like, oh, why did he do this? Why didn't he take Justin Jefferson? But like when it comes to actually
Oh, why
building a
didn't he take
competitive
Justin
lineup,
Jefferson?
I don't know. He
My
thought
fault,
Jalen
my
Rigor
fault.
was better. I
Yeah,
still
I know you
believe,
was getting to a point, my fault.
but what I'm saying is, all in all, he know how to stack that roster. Like where that roster is right now, it's an overburden. It's an overabundance of talent, and you see it. Like it was JV versus varsity on the field today, and it was clearly evident. And I just want to see how they match up against the top of the NFC, which ain't really. They are the top of the NFC. The only team I think that might be better is maybe the Packers, maybe, but not right now. So we'll have to see. I like to see the
Did you
matchup
just
against
say
the
the
Packers
Eagles the
and
best
Buccaneers.
team in the NFC right now?
Top 2, top 3. I see y'all making the conference championship.
Ooh.
Probably. Barring injuries, people get hurt every day, so you never know.
On, bro. Come on.
I'm being realistic. We wake up next week and like half the team broke their leg. Like, shit happen. Barring injuries, right now, I would feel good about y'all chances. The roster is there's a lot of talent.
That's a fact. It is a lot of talent, and for it to be such a new team, you know what I'm saying, for all the new pieces to come together so quickly, you got to get at a lot to Jalen Hurts' leadership, bruh. And then on top of that, Jalen Hurts' ability to throw the ball, bruh. This is second straight with 300-plus yard passing game. Not turning the ball over. Damn near leading us in rushing.
Yes,
I ain't going to start the MVP drum yet, but hey.
I was going to give him MVP today until I saw Lamar Jackson play. Then I said, if it wasn't for Lamar, I would say, yeah, but he right there. Barring anything, if something happened to Lamar, Jalen would be next up, 100%.
Where you at? Oh, I know you got a comment on this. You with us, bruh?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Say the question one more time. My connection went out. My bad, y'all.
Eagles going to the chip?
What chip? The chocolate chip factory?
Hilarious.
Not no championship. No way, buddy.
That's the one the Cowboys been
y'all
going
look
to
good
since we've
against
been
the
alive.
Commanders, but then
Y'all
again,
been going to Willy Wonka and them.
yeah, but for real, y'all went against the Commanders.
Right? That was a good time to cut you
Hello?
off. Was you about to say something? Damn, I wanted one hater that was going to say some shit about the Eagles. He can't even get his shit off.
I'll give him a little bit of credit, though.
Wentz.
They haven't played anybody. You're right. You played Carson Wentz. Y'all beat the Lions. And then y'all beat Kirk Cousins on Monday night. So, I want to see y'all get tested. That's all I'm saying. But
that's
so far,
all I wanted to hear. I ain't want to hear everybody on our bandwagon.
Yeah, by no means I'm on y'all bandwagon. I root for y'all to fail every week.
Giants fans, Cowboys, I'm surprised, but we're going to get to that.
I'm just glad we ain't playing y'all yet. I want to play y'all week 10 when we got y'all figured out, hopefully, and half the team is injured. And then,
figured out.
Yeah, we beat Jalen last year, believe it or not, at MetLife. We'll see what happens.
That's because Jalen Rager dropped that jump in the end zone. That's why he in Minnesota. Hey, we get to the next game, dog. Let me get 5 more minutes on the clock. The upset of the season so far. The Colts over the Chiefs, 20-17. Can't nobody save the Chiefs, not even them people's outside. What you got, D?
We did not win that game. I don't give a fuck. If you saw that game, Kansas City literally went in the store, stole the food, and then gave it to us. They literally gave us that fucking game, Mo. When I say you missed 2 field goals under 40 yards, because I think Harrison Buckner.
Yeah.
He was out, so they had Amendola. He was in there missing field goals for him, giving us chances to win the game. And what Frank Wright do? Same old that I keep preaching every fucking week. I'm getting tired of it, Rob. I'm getting tired of it. The dude said there, we on 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. We going spread formation. Guess who's in the backfield? Fucking Hines. Hines is in the backfield on 2nd and 3. No disrespect to Hines, but I know JT gonna give me them 3 yards. I know for a fact JT gonna give me them 3 yards. I can't guarantee that with Hines. So what did Hines do? Get nothing. He gets nothing. We went on with 2 fourth down conversions. The first one, Frank Wright put a double back in the backfield. They on 3. They on all 3s. If y'all know what I mean, you got your 4s when you put both hands on the ground, and then you got your 3 when you put your 3 on one hand on the ground. Both running backs in 3 drop down.
The fuck is this old ass Oklahoma offense or something?
That's what, man. Listen, he got Hines doing a sweep while you giving a give to JT. What the fuck is you doing a sweep with Hines for? Like the linebacker is focused on the sweep or something. Like, what type of play calls is we calling right now, man? This shit is pissing me off. It really is. And then the defensive side, we struggling. We barely made it today. Thank God. Thank Jesus. Chris Jones felt though he had to say something to Matt Ryan, because if that ain't happened, this game be over. This game be over. So I'm not even giving us the credit for real for this win, because we had too many opportunities to dog these boys, and we kept this game close for them, and they was literally giving us the win every fucking drive. So I'm not, we ain't on no high horse right now. I saw us celebrating and shit. We hugging Frank Wright. Who the fuck? Get the fuck off of Frank Wright. He need to be back in the lab because the play calls with some shit. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Shall I think about that game?
I mean, he ain't lying. The Colts, this is the biggest fall off from like year to year. Like, I don't know what's up with that offensive line. It's like that shit look terrible now. They can't pass protect. They can't run block. Shit is just, it's terrible. Matt Ryan already a statue back there as it is. And he just, it's terrible. But yeah, Frank Wright, I don't know what type of plays he's been calling. It's not creative. It's awful. It's, oh my God. It's just not good. I don't know what's going to happen this whole season with them. I don't see them winning the division. Like, it's looking like that shit might dead ass go through Jacksonville or Tennessee.
Oh, like my God. You got to say that again?
I said that division probably going through Jacksonville or Tennessee, like, if I'm being realistic. Because it just doesn't make sense. From every week we see them play, it's just like they hanging on for dear life. But they was struggling to tie with the Texans, which they should have lost that game. They look like garbage, man. I don't know what's up. I would hate to be a Colts fan right now.
Bruh, the point that you made about the O-line, it seemed like they agreed with it a little bit, or he ain't say nothing about it. But I've been wondering this whole season why Jonathan Taylor only been getting about 50, 60 yards.
You about
I know
to make me
he
throw
only
my phone,
got,
Rob.
like 9 carries the last week. Yeah, what the hell going on? What you think, though? You hear me, yo? All right. Well, I'm still on that same topic. Like Taylor, damn near the number one pick.
He got to get fed, bro. JT got to get fed. He need to be the focal. Your whole offense need to revolve around him. Like, he's that type of player.
But if he was getting 5 yards a pop, don't you think they would keep giving him the ball?
I mean, he did struggle today, but I keep giving it to him.
Go ahead, D.
Think you would give it to him on a 2nd and 3 when the game is on the line?
Yeah.
We back to the coach.
They gotta just utilize him, not just running between the tackles, or like get the ball to JT in space. Like, yo, he could catch. Like, literally, you just gotta get him in space, and he could take that shit to the crib from anywhere on the field. He's that type of back. Like, I don't know what they're doing with that offense. I'm not a fan. Shit.
I'm not a fan of our offense at all right now. And the offensive play call, let me break it down. If you first down, we in shotgun formation. You don't even give the ball to JT, but you know JT could give you a good 3 to 4 yards every play. So now, first down, we do a pass play and it's incomplete. Now you want to go to JT on the 2nd and 10. But fucking everybody know you're going to get the ball to JT on that 2nd and 10. Like, Give it to them on the 1st and 10. Let them get that 3 or 4 yards where we down on the 2nd and 6. Now we can either do we got way more plays to draw up instead of just trying to give JT the ball on 2nd and 10. See if he makes something happen for us like he do every fucking time. And the shit is getting irritating, man. And then we come down on 3rd downs. Every time we come down on 3rd downs, it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. And what we do, a four turnaround or a 4-step go to the sideline. We not even going down the field. We not even pushing nobody down the field to get niggas wide open. It's our offense look terrible right now. Michael Pittman got to literally take the ball out of the defender's hands to catch it.
The offense is terrible, but the record is 1-1-1. And D, I know you're not trying to hear that, but I just said that because you got on OT 3 weeks in a row. I had to cut you off some way. But we going on to the next game, bruh. The Packers beat the Bucks 14-12. I'm just peeping. The Bucks had got a touchdown at the end. I'm about to pull this shit up. Would they miss the 2?
Yeah, they missed the 2-point conversion right before. Right before.
Yep. Damn.
But they fucked up though.
The thing was, what the 2-point conversion started on the 2, right?
They had to delay a game. They didn't get the ball snapped, so they had a penalty on the 2-point conversion. So it was messy. It's sloppy. They got to clean shit up.
Delay a game?
On the 2-point conversion.
That's on Brady.
Yeah, it's
he was clapping.
He was clapping.
I ain't gonna throw it on Brady because he was clapping.
He was clapping at like 2 seconds. Like, yo,
if you clapping, you should have called timeout if you got one.
They ain't had no more timeouts.
He pointed to the sideline and said we don't got no timeout.
They used their last timeout with like 20 seconds or a goal line run, and they, so
it was a bad luck.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
making sure we got that 5 minutes running down, but keep going though, y'all.
Yeah, they was just in a bad situation, kind of like the Bills. This is kind of why, like, they won last week because of the Mike Evans shit, and a lot of them are leaving. But now you lose Mike Evans this week, so it's almost like they kind of cost themselves this game because of what they did last week. I think if they had Mike Evans, they just needed one more elite playmaker because Green Bay ain't really have Jair was out. They really weren't like humming like that. They only scored 14 points.
Lazard went out after the touchdown too, didn't he?
I think he was back in and out, but he didn't do much. I know. Green Bay, they started out good. They had a good game plan. That young boy Romeo Dobbs looked all right. He's making plays, but a win is a win.
And shout out to Devontae Campbell, man. He made 2 clutch plays at the end, stopping that boy with the 5 and stick, stopping that route, and then making a big play at the end and on 2-point conversion, tipping the pass.
Yeah.
So definitely give a shout out to that boy for making them plays.
Yeah.
What you think about the game,
About the Bucks game?
Yeah.
Man, that game was boring. But like y'all was saying, Jair went out. But Green Bay ain't been looking like too much this season, to be honest. Like, I guess that Devontae leaving thing is leaving an effect on the offense more than ways that we probably could see. Because, I don't know, it's just, they ain't been scoring like that. Aaron Rodgers not on pace for no MVP season again. Lamar Jackson is, but that's another story. But yeah, I don't know. The game was good. I think they just had the miscues at the end, man. I thought the Bucks was gonna pull it off, but discipline.
Facts though. I back you up on that, bro. Because the reason why I ain't know what happened at the end was I just gave up on the game. With the Packers was up 8. They had the ball with 4 minutes left. I'm like, I ain't about to do shit. They still came down the field, got the touchdown. But my point is basically what you were saying too. Same shit I said last week. The NFC for anybody, bruh. The NFC for anybody. This 3 straight weeks. I ain't letting it go. This 3 straight weeks, the Bucks only scored 1 touchdown on offense. You could give it to Mike Evans' excuse, but he had him the other 2. Had Julio, Godwin was in for a little bit, had all these different pieces. The offense still looked the same. And y'all know what I feel about that offense without Devontae Adams in Green Bay. So why the Eagles can't clip both of them?
Well, I'll tell you why right now. I think Green Bay is going to be a better team 8 weeks, 10 weeks from now than they are right now. I think the young receivers, he's going to start growing his trust with them in Green Bay. That's what I think. So I think they're going to start making plays. Today was a test. They stepped up. They made plays when they needed to. Tampa, I think Tampa just got to get healthy. You need Godwin. You need Evans. You need both of them. There's no way around that. Once you get those two playmakers, Brady's going to do his thing because at the end of the day, when Brady had the march,
we can't count on Godwin though. He rushed back in week 1.
he'll be back. They're not gonna rush him back at this point. At the end of the day, they 2-1. They probably play in the worst division in the NFC right now. That South looks terrible, if I'm being honest. So they ain't got to do a lot to win it. But he's gonna do, that drive I saw from Brady with the ball, that last drive, I was like, Brady's still Brady. Like if he need a game-winning drive to do it, he'll do it. Now, granted, they had the miscommunications at the end. They didn't get the 2-point conversion. There was 100 reasons why they lost that game. It wasn't just that drive. They had bare fumbles. It was a mess. So like they gonna clean shit up. They'll be better. But the defense looks good. That's what I'm more focused on.
But you said that Green Bay receiving coach gonna do what now?
They're gonna be better. They're gonna step up. They're gonna be better. They're gonna get back to scoring at least 28 points a game by like end of October.
28?
28.
28
they got too much
points per
talent.
game?
Yeah, they're gonna get back to scoring 28 a game. Because you gotta look at it this way.
Watkins and Shefton Watson and Allen Lazard.
It goes with that cast. This is what you gotta look at. The offensive line looked a lot better today. They got back Bakhtiari. They was able to run the ball effectively.
Getting beat.
In the beginning, he looked all right.
By Joe Tryon Soyinka.
Nah, he held him a couple plays. He had him a couple, but he was all right.
That's why I love this shit,
He
bro,
said
'cause I
homeboy
didn't
full
even know
name.
that.
He
Let's
said his
go.
full last name. But nah, he held his own. He's gonna get better. His first game back in like 2 years. He's gonna be better. They're gonna be better as a unit, totally. 28 a game, I'm saying it here by end of October. They're gonna look better. I guarantee that.
I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna make sure I see you in October. Rob, I was out for a little minute, but man, them Eagles, we are not scared. We are not scared, buddy.
Of course, y'all would say that.
That's
of course, the Cowboys
man.
would say that with Cooper Rush. My fault. I'm talking too soon, bro. Don, can I get 5 more minutes on the clock? I ain't even really gonna say too much on this topic. Cowboys versus the Giants. I ain't even tell you who to put the little symbols on. If you ain't put it right, E, that's the Giants fan. O, that's the Cowboys fan. And we're gonna get straight to it, y'all. I'm gonna step out the way.
Who's the Giants fan? Oh, you again. What's up, man?
Man, I mean, everybody got it penciled. We'll see how tomorrow go. I think we'll be able to walk out of there with a W. This new Giants, this new Brian Dable-led Giants. It's not your old Giants. It's different energy in the locker room these days. Daniel Jones is still garbage, but I say he about the same level as Cooper Rush. If he was playing Dakota Prescott, I'd be a little nervous, but against Cooper Rush, I think we'll be all right. The offense is going to be all right to score just enough. I think we're going to win like 21 to like 10, and that'd be enough. So
Go ahead, D.
I just want to say one thing real quick. I don't want to say too much, but Cooper Rush is getting better play calls than Matt Ryan.
He is. He actually looked better than Matt Ryan too, if I'm being honest, as a quarterback.
Better than Matt Ryan?
He might be better than Matt Ryan.
All I'm saying is you got a nice game plan. That can take you far. That can take you a long way. That's all I'm saying.
So, Mr. Giants, when you say your offense is going to score enough, can you elaborate a little bit?
Well, as we've seen, my boy Saquon Barkley is back. So he's going to start getting those outside runs to the crib.
I got him in fantasy.
Yeah, he's back. And the offense going to do just enough. Now, the thing is, we moved the ball on the Giants. We just don't know how to punch it in the damn red zone, in the end zone. We're going to get it. We're going to get it together at home. It's going to be a nice little crowd. It's going to be white out. That's what they selling the fan base, the white out. They're going to wear the white jerseys. So, everybody going to be all hype and shit. We're going to ball out.
That's that Penn State shit, too. They
bought
that shit for Saquon.
Yeah, you already know the vibe. They're going to be hype. They're going to be hype. He's going to start getting flashbacks back to his college days. He's going to be like, all right. But not only that, though, for real,
like this and shit.
The defense does look good, though. The defense, I ain't really like him when we signed him, but Adoree Jackson's actually been holding his own for what it's worth. Now we don't got what's his name, Leonard Williams, which I think that's gonna be a bit of a loss, but we'll be all right. I think we'll be able to contain them, keep it, keep it a respectable game. But I think we come out on top, get to
I
3-0.
definitely think y'all could contain them. I feel like it's gonna be y'all like it's a compliment to y'all, I guess, but it's gonna be like the Bucks and the Packers game. Right? It's gonna be a little
Yeah,
slow. You know what I'm
nice and
saying?
slow.
Good defenses on both sides. What I want to bring up is I ain't even gonna say that boy, that legend, LT coming in the building.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Big story, you know what I'm saying? Talking about Micah Parsons and all that, the way Micah been going off, looking crazy. Can't lie about it. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna go off? And then I see, you know what I'm saying, your boy Kayvon Thibodeau, the
He got
number
his home
5 pick from
opener, him
Oregon.
and Ojolari's. Yeah, so both our best edge rushers gonna be back. So I think you're
Hey,
gonna
so
really get to
somebody
see.
gonna put on the show for LT.
I ain't gonna hold you. The DC is legit, man. Martindale, he's been like really good at getting pressure. That's one of the Giants struggled in recent years is getting pressure on opposing QBs, and he be blitzing everybody. If you on the field, like he had the safety get his first ever sack. Julian Love, he was blitzing everybody. So like I'm excited. Cooper Rush, he gonna have to be on his A game to win. Straight up.
Cooper Rush. He got the win over the Bengals. I mean,
The Bengals ain't.
Zeke,
This is the
it seemed
same.
like Zeke was running the ball good. He had about 80 to 90 yards.
Nah, Zeke looked good this year.
Right. And I wanted Owen for this, but is Saquon perfect timing? Is Saquon and Zeke still a debate?
I mean,
Because it was for a minute.
right now they in different parts of their career, but I mean overall Zeke had the better career. But right now, I think Saquon is like way better than Zeke. Zeke on the back half of his shit. Whereas Saquon, I think he got another 3-4 years of his prime before he, it's all broke up.
Saquon went 236 so far this season.
Yeah.
I meant to look up Zeke's stats too.
He ain't been getting a lot of carries, believe it or not, but I think they kind of trying to save Zeke for the whole season, so they ain't trying to dog him like they used to. But they gonna need him tomorrow if they want to win. They gonna have to feature him.
They gotta give him the ball. What you think, O? Zeke or Saquon? Nah, he ain't ready. See, this is what happened. Cowboys on the big stage. Try to set them up. Try to put them prime time in the limelight.
They don't want to take the moment.
Just like week 1 on Sunday night. And they know where to be found, bro. Is this a preview of what we gonna see tomorrow? Is the Cowboys gonna disappear?
They hiding already. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
So it's in New York.
Yeah, well, New Jersey, basically, but it's going to be a good amount of Cowboys fans. I think the last time I went to a game, it was Cowboys-Giants on a Monday night, ironically. It'd be a good amount. You know how Dallas fans is everywhere. Between New York, New Jersey, Maryland, it's going to be like 40% Cowboy fans in there. So, but it's a whiteout, and they know what they're doing. They're doing the whiteout, so when the Cowboys fans wear their white jerseys, they're going to get blended in there. So he ain't going to really know. They know what they was doing. Going to blend them in it.
I hear you.
Perfect for a prime time.
Lift up Zeke's stats. I mean, 100 yards in 2 games.
Nothing crazy. He ain't been getting featured.
I say it's clear for Saquon too, but this is the thing though. Saquon got to go off in a big stage game. It's almost like a battle rapper. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going to Summer Madness or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this your shot.
Well, you understand.
Boys 200. I got the Giants too.
It's a contract year for Saquon, so he's trying to get paid. I don't know if the Giants gonna give him this bag, but he gonna get paid from somebody. So these games is important for him. So I think he's gonna do his thing.
Who you got, D? Cowboys or Giants?
I'm going Giants, but it's gonna be a battle.
3-0 Giants.
Can't tell you last time.
Hey, y'all better not lose. If y'all lose, don't even come talk to the Eagles. You want some job. We gonna smoke y'all.
I'm trying to stay undefeated as long as y'all undefeated, as far as I'm concerned. I know we ain't gonna win the division, but I just want to make it. I want to have something to talk about, you know?
Always better like that. Hey, we got something to talk about this last topic. We're gonna pop the red zone for a little minute. We're gonna do a little topic. NFL do, first team all pro, second team all pro. That's the top players for the season. So we're gonna break it down to the Sunday. First team all Sunday for NFL week 3. We got 5 spots. We're gonna start off with the quarterback. We're gonna do their quarterback first.
I mean, I think everybody gonna have the same quarterback, but Lamar Jackson, without a doubt, bro, like MVP of the league, showing out.
Yeah, same here, Lamar Jackson.
Jalen Hurts, first team all Sunday started off.
I feel that.
340 passing yards with the 3 touchdowns clean.
Mm-hmm.
That boy, we already talked about it. He taking off. He going crazy. First team on Sunday. Running back, my fault. I'm too hyped.
I mean, for running back, I gotta show love. This is probably gonna be weird, but shout out to my dude Cordero Patterson, man. Literally put the Falcons on his back. He was running crazy over the Seahawks. Had like 143 yards on like 14 carries. Like, I just like this renaissance in his career. Even though he's been in the league for so long, he finally getting like his flowers and getting production. So shout out to Cordero Patterson.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the energy, man. I hope I say his first name right. Javarius Williams, running back for the Detroit Lions. Y'all saw the celebration out there. So he put up major numbers for the Lions. I'm gonna give that shout out to him.
Probably talking about Jamal Williams.
Jamal?
Yeah.
Jamal.
Way off. My bad. I don't know what I got. Javarius.
I had him on my fantasy team. Like, hey, that's clutch. You was way off like shit. Hey, he went off though. Hey, you wasn't way off on your running back. First team all Sunday. Cordell Patterson. He said the numbers. And we ain't seen nothing like him for real. I ain't never seen nothing like play, you know what I'm saying? Was a receiver a little bit, was a return man. It was like, nah, fuck it. I'm going to go to running back at the end of the career, though.
I just feel like we wasted a lot of his career. That. He might have been a better player if he was in better spots. Who knows, man? For real.
That's a fact. Receiver, first team all Sunday.
This is so tough. Honestly, I'm going to go on a limb. Probably not popular. I'm going to shout out to my young boy, Chris Olave, because he went out, even if it was a losing effort, he showed that he could be that deep down the field target for Jameis Winston. I think he had like 146, 164, something like that. He was dogging. They lost, but it wasn't his fault. So shout out to Chris Olave out of Ohio State.
I'm going to give mine to that Heisman winner, Devontae Smith, man. You showing to prove. You showing to prove. You showing me up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I want you to shut me up. So keep doing what you're doing, young blood.
He got me still talking, D. Devontae Smith. 8 catches for 169 yards, touchdown, all that. You know, a lot of people making jokes, he ain't no number 1 receiver. That's cool. But A.J. Brown teaching him how to be that. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep your eye on that. We're going to get to the defense, though. We get into the defense. First team all Sunday. We got 2 slots.
I mean, I got to start with the Miami Dolphins, man. They was going crazy in the Yams today. They really made plays when they had to. Josh Allen was frustrated as hell. Got to shout out to the Dolphins defense. They was wilding.
I was gonna go a play if that's cool. Devontae Campbell, man. That's some big. Listen, when you step up in big moments like that, that's when you get your money.
Big facts. If I had to pick somebody from the Dolphins, Xavier Howard did his thing today. Strap City.
It's not the interceptions. It's not the forced fumbles. It's can you make a play when
When it
it's
matter.
needed? And that's
Yeah,
what Devontae Campbell did and make sure his team get that W.
big facts.
Yeah, I know a little something about a little something. Mine's gonna be Devontae Campbell too, from the Packers, bruh. In that defensive game, those is the plays that be standing out. Them third downs, them late game plays type shit. Those are the plays you be like, that's where y'all lost there, right there. Had to punt, and that was that for real, for real. So that's my first team for the defense, and we're gonna go the second defensive play on the first team all Sunday.
I'm gonna go Aaron Donald. I think he got his 100 sack. I mean, people don't give him enough credit for it, but he be wild. He not usually a big sack guy. When you're playing against Kyler Murray, he literally had Kyler Murray like contained. It was nowhere for him to go. They had them. That whole Cardinals offense looked like like shit. So shout out to I gotta go Aaron Donald. He did his thing today.
I don't got a second one, dog. So I'm
Nobody
gonna
on the
just say
second
Aaron
team.
Donald. I'm gonna just say Aaron Donald, 100 sacks. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Aaron Donald on that. I'm gonna go Roquan Smith on this one. 16 tackles, led the NFL in tackles today, plus got a pick, showing the, you know what I'm saying, the versatility and all that. Good thing the Bears kept him for now. Look like with they 2-1, your
They should
boys
have gave
is
his
they
ass a
they
long
beat the
term
they beat the
deal.
Texans earlier today, so they looking all right. But what we got? We got about three minutes and some change till this game come on. So off the top, 49ers and the Broncos. I don't even know who at home for real. But
I
give me
think it's
your
in
thoughts
Denver.
on that game.
I'm hyped to see my son Jimmy G. Honestly, like sad that Trey Lance got hurt, but like I don't think he's really good, honestly. But Jimmy, I'm happy Jimmy gonna get one more shot at the helm. I think the Niners gonna run their ass out the fucking their own arena. I do not. That Broncos team got a lot of problems, and we gonna see them.
Jeez.
Don't like that Broncos team at all.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to Broncos, man. I'm going Russell Wilson. I think Jerry Judy's still questionable.
I think he
I still
active
like
now.
that defense. Um, yeah, I'm going Broncos. 49ers, Jimmy coming back. Now, Jimmy, you getting an extra little 100K for a W, man. I
That's
want the
what I'm
motherfucker
saying.
trying to win
Hey,
too. So,
hey.
no disrespect to the 49ers. I think they're going to ball out. Still going to be a good game, but I'm going Denver.
Okay. Damn, y'all made two good cases right there. I got the 49ers defense in fantasy, and I got Cuz on the other team got Russell Wilson. So, you know. But in reality, though, I did pick the Broncos to win the AFC West. A lot of people probably thought I was
Man.
wilding with that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be a close game down the stretch. I got the Broncos, bro. I got Russell Wilson. It come down to Jimmy G versus Russell Wilson.
My boy Jimmy G get it done, bro. Just not in the Super Bowl, but other than that, Jimmy's clutch when it matter.
It's an old rivalry too from him back in Seattle.
Basically, I always go with the better. I ain't gonna say better quarterback. Better quarterback, Russ. Even though he ain't been looking real incredible. Better defense, 49ers. Better coach, Shanahan by a mile. Gotta go with the 49ers. Shoot.
I hear you think the 49ers
they had to hire
threat?
the Broncos coach. They had to hire him an assistant for game day operations because he wasn't good enough to do it on his own. Just like this week. So like that's a major red flag for me.
Can we get one of those?
Coach.
Can we get one of those?
Yeah, I might need one, but I don't know. I might have to talk to the owner, see if that's in the payroll.
If it's 4th and 5 and it's a 64-yard field goal, Russell Wilson, you better not listen to that head coach. You better run that motherfucking play. Get the field goal closer and win the game, bruh. Don't
The
let him
fact that
fuck it up.
the fact that he don't got the G pass to have like called the timeout on his own, that's a red flag to me. Because come on now, I'm Russell Wilson. You don't come on.
He learned from week 1, bruh.
I
He
hope
learned
so.
from it.
All I'm gonna say is they look real bad against the Texans last week. Real bad. I don't think they even deserved to win. If I'm being honest. So we'll see.
Y'all
Good
sleeping
point to
on
leave it out
Texas,
on.
man.
Go ahead,
Lovey
Z.
Smith got them boys playing, man.
Nah, shout out. I always root for my boy Lovey Smith. Shout out to Lovey. I kind of wish they could have won today, but their quarterback a meatball, so he all neck
When
and
you
no
said
brain.
that shit week 1, I ain't want to hear that shit, bruh. But after 3 weeks, I can't hold you. Lovey, yeah, he coaching the shit out of that team
I ain't
every
mad.
week.
This might be his last chance. Not even might. This is his last shot, so he gonna do his best. He ain't trying to give it up. You know they trying to fire him after a year. You know how it be.
Of course. John like set him up to fail, man. Still out there doing his thing at least.
100%.
We always do our thing too. We gonna let y'all go watch that Sunday night football game. Love.